Yes, such a long time passed since I had the chance to talk to you, because the Queen has passed away and I was following the news. And yesterday before we went to the Buckingham Palace, it was already closed down, so we couldn't get close to it, so we just walked around it in St. James Park. And this is Bank Holiday Monday, and right now the Queen is already in Windsor in the final resting place. And so many things happened in the last few years, including the pandemic, the lockdown, when we needed to spend quite a long time in our homes, and instead everything going back to normal, nothing really went back to normal. It's a completely new world out there. And if you go back just a year or two, you see that many times I talk about friendships, and it was back then I was very active on Twitter, and one of the lady said, Hungarian one, because I was born and raised in Hungary, one of the Hungarian ladies said, we followed each other on Twitter, and she said that all these pictures from all the gatherings have one thing in common. She pointed out that it has always different people, always different people. And I said yes, because London is like that. London is very expensive. It's very difficult to get a good place, good working place. You all the time looking for a new job, a better position, better opportunities. You're always looking for a better place to live, and just all the time you're moving around. And some people, I don't say they give up, they decide to move to the countryside, like 99% of my friends, they moved to the countryside or moved back to their country when the pandemic started. And people make very quick decisions here. It's not like that they wake up one day, they realize that something it should be changed, and then it takes them like 5-10 years to change. No, here it goes very quickly. So that's why I told the lady on Twitter that if you see always different people on these gatherings, all these social events, is the reason is that that the people are changing here all the time, because they don't wait when they want to change. And this is one of the worst thing. If there are bad things about London, I don't think there is, of course, tourists, that people changing all the time, so you cannot get so the attachments work kindly a little bit differently here. And we talked about this with my friend last time we met. She moved back to her country, that how interesting is that her best friends changed, and when they changed, like it's one day to another. And I said that that it's very similar to me as well. Whenever I have a good friend and that good friend decides to move to a different city, to move to a different country, straight away, almost the next day, there's one person pops up and we're gonna be best friends. And this is very interesting system. And I always said that the best would be for me if I could live on a street where I have all my friends right there, so I don't have to I don't have to use, I don't know, Zoom or WhatsApp or any kind of internet to talk to them. I just, walk out, I go next door and just have a chat with them. And you know what happened? That without even realizing it, I was talking a lot about this like a year or two ago, and without even realizing it, this exactly thing happened. I just realized it when the Queen has passed away, and we all started to talk again, and I had all those people around me I always wanted to have close by. So the guy I was in very very good terms, we were best friends, like almost like 8 years ago, and the partner, we talk again, like not just every single day, but we talk about everything again. So we exchange like 10-15 messages every single day, and then the person I was very good friend with like 4 years ago, again we talk every day. And the person who was my best friend a year ago, we talk every single day. So I have all these people and around me, and basically the circle of friends, the people I have around me, like never been this rich before. I don't know what happened. Basically my assumption is that because all these things happening in the world, like the war in Eastern Europe and the pandemic, and that nothing is going back the way how it was in 2019, and now that the queen has passed away, and so many things happening at once, and you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. That's why it kinda brought the people together. So all the things I always wanted on my personal selfish level was that have a very wide circle of friends. We're talking about more than 100 people, but I never imagined in my wildest dream that I have all these people I've been friends with when I had different, well, I can say that different lifestyle, because obviously your friends changing when you earn a lot and when you earn less, and you have different activities. As I'm talking about hobbies, obviously your friends will change, because when your friend gonna get married and gonna have twins, obviously they gravitate towards people who are married and have children, because they have similar problems. They seeking solutions, and there are things they cannot talk to me about because I have no idea. So that will change, and now everything, all this thing changed, and this is very very interesting. So there are no bad times, there's always something good in it. Yes. And now there's a new week and a new project starting soon, which I'm gonna talk about next time.